Hey guys, Brett Weiss here. Welcome to another video. I'm at PAX West 2025. Yes, I'm here now in Seattle, Washington, and it is madness. It is crazy. Let's go check it out. For those of you who have never been or you're not going to be able to make it this year, let's go check it out. Let's check out the insanity, the madness, the awesomeness, and the absolute fun that is PAX West. How are you, Pikachu? All right. Uh-oh. I love it. There's our buddy Pac-Man in the flesh. Yeah, Bandai Namco has a massive setup here with lots of people playing their games. Right now they got Code Vein 2 going. And it's everyone's favorite New York newspaper, the Daily Bugle. As I mentioned in my Nintendo video earlier, my buddy Evan loves him some Kirby Air Rider, the old version. He played the new one today and absolutely loved it. And of course, Magic the Gathering is not just a card game, it's computer games as well. Battle static games, we've got LAN parties galore. Guys, I watched the first season of My Hero Academia at Sierra's recommendation and thoroughly enjoyed it. And we got some people playing some games based on the property here. Looks pretty fun. Lose. Oh no. There is a lot of excitement for Pac-Man World 2 Repack. And yeah, the crowds are crazy here today. Remember Alienware? They're apparently still going strong, and you can join the community. You can become one of them.
No one had an answer.
Live streaming is a big part of PAX, and they're playing some Dungeons and Dragons online. The Chill of Ravenloft.
Is there a raised shield?
Follow me, team. Be the tank.
Yep, you press shift and you start blocking.
And we're getting comfortable over here playing some 8-player Smash Brothers. What is going on here? I honestly don't know. Are you guys familiar with Crimson Desert? There's a long line of people to play it, as you can see over here. And it looks like they're having a good time. Good looking game. Love me some 3D third-person hack and slash. Guys, there are only 2 video game vendors here, like carrying retro games here at PAX West. Dial-Up Games is one of them, and they've got some heavy hitters here. Little Samson, Wacky Races, I love that cartoon growing up. Lone Ranger, a multi-genre Western game based on the old TV show. Got some Pokemon here and some Zelda. Blackthorn, that's a hidden gem on the 32X. Everybody wants Hyperstone Heist. And Golden Axe Warrior, that's a tough one to find. Much harder to find than Golden Axe for the Genesis.
How's it going?
Good. Appreciate it. All right, guys, they've got a family fun fitness mat. You rarely see that bad boy. And check it out. I love the second gen stuff. Love to see that represented here, including a boxed Atari 2600 that came with Pac-Man and Combat. I know most of you guys know that Combat was the original Pac-Man, but it's so cool that they've got one that had Pac-Man as well as the later Pac-Man title. Yeah, they've got a wall of greatness here. It's so cool to see actual retro games for sale at PAX, because mostly it's about independent companies demoing their stuff. So yeah, really great to see. Yeah, there are tons of boxed games here, including some really classic black box NES games. $100 for Excite Bike. Kung Fu, a lot of people, that was their first beat 'em up. Really good port of Burger Time. And some choice N64 games, or Super Nintendo games I should say. N64 is under here. Super Mario All-Stars, just an incredible value when it came out. Advanced versions of the Mario trilogy from the NES. Resident Evil 2, I remember playing this one a lot back in the day. Love that game. Good stuff. They've even got a couple of Virtual Boy titles. But there are so many people here, you have to stand in line to get in just to look around. There's just so much to see and do here at PAX, including you can be chilling by the fire. Now, while there are only 2 retro gaming vendors here, there's a ton of swag. Lots of plushies and pins and keychains and all kinds of stuff. Including these Wishes plushies here. These are really cute, really soft, just adorable. There are leather goods as well, including these bags. And you've got all kinds of RPG gear, dice, and whatnot. And people everywhere. And there's an entire booth dedicated to video game vinyl and cassettes. Lots of gaming music here. And again, every booth is just packed. These vendors, I've talked to some of them, and it makes their entire year, this one event. This side of the vendor hall is dark because they've got a lot of environmental setups and they want to create a really good atmosphere for playing the games. And they've got a lot of props and figures and statues. The Borderlands booth is absolutely epic. And yeah, check it out, guys. Really cool. And there was a guy walking around yesterday and looked exactly like that. So very cool. And some absolutely awesome Baldur's Gate photo ops. Looking good, looking fierce, and awesome. New Star Trek Voyager game? Sign me up. I actually like that show quite a bit. Yeah, it's not as good as Next Generation or Original Series or even Deep Space Nine, but I did enjoy it a lot. I like those characters. Limited Run is set up here at PAX, as you might expect, and they're showing off the forthcoming Masters of the Universe game. Looks like a really cool Golden Axe type game. Has some Final Fight vibes to it. Looks really cool. I was a little too old for Masters of the Universe when it came out, but I watched it later and it's a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll probably pick that game up, especially a physical copy. It's limited run. They do physical media and they're helping keep that format alive for sure. And I did buy some games yesterday from Limited Run. I'll show you those at the end of this video, which 3 games I bought. And guys, when you see plushies stacked up this high, it can only mean Pink Gorilla. They sell a ton of plushies, plus retro games. It's the only other retro gaming vendor at this show. Yeah, at Pink Gorilla as well, you have to get in line just to get in and look at the games. Now, retro game collecting can be expensive, but as you'll see here, there's a lot of games if you're willing to get cart only for just, $5, $6, $7, $8. So yeah, just depending on what kind of games you like. There's some fun titles here, including NES Open for $10, Ice Hockey, John Hancock's favorite NES game, for just $5, Mario 3 for $20. So yeah, so on the outside of the Pink Gorilla booth here, they've got these cheaper games on display. And it's Kelsey Lewin herself, co-owner of Pink Gorilla.
That's me.
Always great to see you out here, Kelsey. Thanks a lot for enduring all of this. It's a lot of fun.
Good to see you.
Oh, you bet. Guys, I'll show you my pickups here in just a second. And yeah, just checking out the madness and insanity that is PAX West. Glad to finally make it here after hearing about this show for years. Check it out, guys. Bubsy 4D. What could possibly go wrong? Let me know in the comments if you understand that reference. You Genesis fans, I'm sure a lot of you do. Very cool to see Bubsy back in action. I remember the original game was very heavily hyped in video game magazines and by the company. And it's nice to see that landing in 2026, as it says. And nice to see people playing Bubsy and getting some buzz after all these years. Pretty cool. Another new take on a classic, Bubble Bobble Sugar Dungeons. Love to see these old IPs getting updated games. You know I love me some retro reimagined. Any Bubble Bobble fans here? Let me know in the comments. Looks like a cute and fun game. This little booth for quarter scale replica arcade machines. Boy, looks fun, but a little claustrophobic. Really great looking little machines there. As promised, here are my pickups. I got Felix the Cat that has the NES version, which I love, and the Game Boy version, which I've never played. Raiden Nova, I love that series, of course. The vertical shooters, just incredible. And Contra, Operation Galuga. Looks like Galaga a little bit. Apparently that's a twin stick shooter with the Contra characters, and they gave me some trading cards when I bought these. So yeah, I can't wait to get home to play these games. Well guys, that is just a glimpse at the fun, the insanity, and just the togetherness and unity and awesomeness of PAX West 2025. Let me know in the comments if you've been to PAX before, what your memories are of this show. And if you're here this weekend, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing, guys. We will talk to you in another video.